Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I tinker with throughout the day. For step-by-step detailed instructions of those tasks, you can click on the links in the comment section below. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. This video also has tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So, thank you very much for watching. Well, tomorrow's the big day. Auntie Michelle is gonna start opening up the state a little bit, loosening the reins. Our fearful leader is gonna let us start going to small businesses if they have the ability to comply with social distancing, stuff like that. Interesting. So, if you're in public starting tomorrow, which will be Saturday, supposed to have a mask on. I don't know where we're going to get all these masks from. Heck, we can't even get hand sanitizer. So, if you have a lead on how these masks are supposed to be made, how big, do they just cover the tip of the nose? Or they got to go from the center of the nose down to the chin? How big they are? How many microns of my saliva, breath fog, whatever they're supposed to be able to filter out? I don't know how many microns that is. Man, I really want to know how big of a micron Carvo 19 is. Is that dude 600 microns or is he 1200 microns? I don't know. I want to know how big he is so that my mask can keep him out. I'm not worried about what I'm putting out. I'm worried about keeping him out. So, if you got a lead on how to make these masks breathable, don't make it nothing that ain't breathable. If you can't put your lips up to it and breathe through it, that's not a mask. That's a suffocation device. Don't suffocate yourself. Just keep your moisture in. Kicking off the day, Red Barron Boys getting ready to deal with the tune ECU. Get all the stuff cleared out of the bay. Gonna open up the package from Vast Tuning. Should have done this a long time ago. And get this ECU installed for the coil over plug conversion on the 850s with the RN engine. Let's get cracking. I trust that this is not going to be complicated. It is designed to be used for people with Volvos, so it should be pretty simple. Boost, programming switch, a little connector, 5 pins on it. I hope there's instructions in here, or else I'm going to have to find the instructions that he emailed to me. Hey, sent me a Vascom cable. And sent me a harness all ready together with the coil packs. I don't know if those will fit my engine. The heck, we're about to see. Wow. This might be a lot easier than I expected. Looks like a ground wire and a connector already together. What I was expecting to take an hour is going to take 10 minutes. Screws, I guess those screws, I don't know, maybe for the coil packs. I don't know. Let me see if these connectors are the same with my coils. Look a little different. Mine's are gray, these are black. Let me unplug this and see what's going on. Well, another issue. The coil packs have a different style plug. You see 2 dots on the top, 2 grooves on the bottom are closer together. 2 grooves on the bottom are further apart on this one. 2 grooves on the top. Grrr. I guess I'll probably need to splice this connector in with my wire harness. Looks like a 5-pin connector. Let me contact my tuner and see what I need to do next. Coils don't fit. I need the black plug coils, not the gray plug coils. So I'm running down the junkyard, see if I can find some coils real quick. Come back. Wasting time. Should have opened my ECU package long ago. The coil that is set up, or the ECU that is set up, is already pre-wired from VAS. I have the wrong coils. I got gray tip coils. I need black tip coils. So I'm headed out to the junkyard, try to find 5 good coils to swap them out so I could continue my install. The line is building down at the junkyard, getting longer and longer. You gotta get down here early and get out of here. They don't open till 10 though. So anyway, I'm out. Gonna swing by the house, grab a couple coil packs, grab a lunch, hit the shop, put that thing together real quick and fire that puppy up. I had some coils at home. 3 of them was handy, so I got them 3. I got 3 from the salvage yard, and I went on ahead and removed this wire harness, pulling these coils up. So my buddy Dan said that the spring in these newer coils is longer than the ones in the old coils. So I'm gonna take a look at that. I thought they had different size boots, but they don't. So let me see how long the spring is when I pull this boot off of here. And the boots look the same size too. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. Started to install my replacement coils, and wow, that hole is absolutely full of oil. So I need to mop that up and get this off of there, put this on there, and continue. Oil eater pad to the rescue. Coil packs installed, wire harness in place, secured down. Now somebody told me that the older coil packs before 2004 were shorter than the new coil packs after that. But when I set them upside down, the old ones actually looked about a 1/2 inch longer. So anyway, they're down. I'm gonna come around here and secure this wire harness, pull up the instructions, see what I'm supposed to do with the green one. I'm assuming I have to ground it to the frame somewhere and get this thing in place. Need to put my throttle body on there. I haven't seen my NA one, so I'm gonna toss the turbo one on there until I get my hands on my NA one with the gasket one. Not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with this green wire, so I'm just gonna ground it to the chassis for now and go ahead and get this thing installed, get some more progress going here. Lowering the car down over the subframe. Gotta get it all the way down on there, make sure it's clear while it's coming down. Got it all cracked up and started. Just need to hook up the suspension parts. The bolts are started. They're probably 5 or 6 threads in, which is fine. I'm gonna get these cables in place. Oh man, I need to put something in this hole, stop all this dirt from getting in there. Hook up my coolant lines, hook up my fuel injectors, and hook up my slave cylinder line, hook up my grounds. Get ready to fire this thing up. Woohoo! Get my harness put in place. Got the line plugged in down there, snapped in place. Snapped in place right there. In the holder right there. Ground wire on there, ground wire on there. Now it's time for me to get this coolant line tightened right there. Coolant line on right there. Then get this PCV stuff hooked up. I'm actually under my coolant pipe. I need to be over my coolant pipe. That's a mess. Got a whole bunch of stuff almost done. I got the line, clutch feed line, hydraulic line in, needs to be bled. I got my shifter cables in, need to be clipped. I got my fuel rail in, need to be screwed down. Not sure if that should be this side or that side of this fuel rail. Never can figure that out. I got my wire harness in. Need to put my computers in. Need to get my covers. Look at that fuel line. I need to replace that line. Don't know if that's going to leak or not. So let me keep moseying along here. I'm going to raise my car up so I can see if I can find a couple of screws and things. Then I need to get my fan in. Need to get some oil and coolant in here. Need to get the coolant bottle on there. I got those lines on. They need to be tightened. Got to get a tool for that. So let me keep moseying along. Putting the new coolant reservoir in. Got the sensor hooked up, the clamp on, and the line on the hose on the peg on the bottom. Now I gotta put this on that there. That tip on top of that should be lined up with the line on the hose here, which is probably right there, so the hose is not stressed. So let me find a clamp for that, and then hook up the overflow line, and then I should be able to put some coolant in this thing. Oh, I got the lower radiator and the upper radiator hose to connect. Good thing I can see the turbo drain seal from up top, because I would consider that a fail. Let me redo that real quick. Subframe is up and tight. We got that turbo oil drain line gasket fixed. We have the control arms in place, getting ready to slide in the axles. We got the canister up there in place, getting ready to hook up this lower coolant line, and then work on the intercooler stuff and install the fan. I think I'm about done for today though. They're about to close down the shop, so I'm gonna wrap up what I can. I did get this mount installed, and I need to install the bolt there and tighten this bolt here. So let me get that going and wrap this up for today. Didn't get it started. Well, that's it. Red Barron's going to have to rest another day. I got one coolant line to put on, my turbo piping, put in my fluids, my axles, finish my anti-sway bar end links, and I can fire this baby up. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.